Dressing sensually and maintaining the art of sophistication can be mastered with a few key considerations. I personally love feminine and a little bit of sensual clothes. Today I'm wearing a rather festive dress that I would also wear when I go out, for example, in the evening or to an event. And I had a phase in my journey in which I tended to dress in an elegant way, but in the attempt to look classy and expensive. I ended up wearing rather boring and sometimes even too prudish clothes, although that was never my style. In this video I want to show you that it is possible to wear sensual and sexy feminine clothes and still look classy and sophisticated. But there are a few things that you have to be aware of and to consider. I will show you how to exude class while wearing sensual or even revealing clothes. Because true class and elegance also comes from within, and it depends on many aspects that maybe you have not thought about before, such as body language, movement and mannerism. So in this video I will not only give you the very practical tips with regard to the choice of your clothes and what you have to pay attention to, but also some tips that you might not have heard about before with regard to how to move in these clothing items that are a bit more revealing and how to use your mannerism and gestures. Hello my dear viewers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marlena and we are talking about femininity in all aspects. So if you're interested in this, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. So we will start right now with the more obvious tips with regard to the choice of the right items. Tip number 1, balance. Find the right balance between revealing and covering elements. That means, if you choose a specific clothing item, make sure that if you show more skin in one area, then that the other area is more covered up. For example, if you're wearing a low-cut top, pair it with a more modest or more covering skirt or pants. If you're wearing a mini skirt or mini dress, consider one that is a little bit more covering on the top. For example, we will start with the most obvious example, the dress that I'm wearing here. So you see that this dress is first of all festive, so I would only wear it to an evening event or something more festive, and it has a quite deep neckline. So it shows a lot of skin in the top. But on the other hand, it is quite long. So I don't know if you can see it in full length, but it has like a pencil form and it ends below my knees. And this means that the bottom part of the body is more covered up. If this dress was a mini dress, the balance would be lost and the dress might look a little bit too revealing, hence not that classy anymore. And then there are many other aspects that I will show you later, but first of all it's about the clothing item itself. I have another example for you, a dress that I recently got. So this is a dress from the French brand Mage. I really like it. It's like a medium but very high quality brand, and they have really interesting and nicely made clothing. This is a mini dress that I wore during the festive season, and you see that it is a mini dress, so it's quite short and it's also very tight. It reveals the figure as this dress also does, but it has long sleeves and it has a turtleneck. So the top part of the body is really covered up, while the lower part of the body, my legs in that case, I was also wearing high heels with that dress. And I have quite long legs because I'm tall, so this bottom lower part was more exposed. But due to the fact that the upper part of the body was quite modest, this dress looked very sexy but at the same time classy. And this is what I mean. The same applies to For example, pencil skirts like this one, a pencil skirt that shows off your figure, and it has a sexy detail in the back. It has a zipper that goes over the whole surface, and the zipper makes it very sexy, but the color of the pencil skirt, I will also come to colors later, and the actual shape, and if you pair it with a silk blouse or something elegant and classic, downplays this sexiness of the zipper in the back and makes it classy. So be especially conscious with the depth of the necklines and always aim for a tasteful display of skin. Avoid extremes that might come across overly provocative. So a deep neckline like this can always be balanced out with a longer skirt or trousers. Tip number 2. Quality over quantity. With this tip I mean that you should pay attention to good tailoring, but also to colors. Invest in well-made, high-quality fabrics and design. Avoid overly flashy or cheap-looking materials, as they can distract from an elegant appearance. Also, opt for fabrics that drape well and enhance your figure without looking overly revealing. That means even if your dress or skirt is a bit more revealing, if it is made of a high quality material or it is well tailored and it fits you, the stitches are clean, etc., it will still look more classy than some cheap material, bad stitches, not well tailored, etc. This dress, for example, has a quite unusual material. I mean, it is not an everyday look, and you might think that, well, this looks like polyester or something. Yes, but this dress is from a quite good brand. It is very well made. It has an underdress, and if you see it in real life, you see that it's a good quality. And then together with the other aspects that I will also show you, you can make a dress work like that. Another tip would be, if you are wearing a very sexy outfit, you could also opt for very classic patterns and neutral colors. Neutral tones and timeless patterns often convey a more sophisticated look. Avoid overly bright, artificial or neon colors. What I mean here is, for example, the same dress in a nice rose beige, for example, if that's your color, will look totally different in a screaming neon green, just as an example. And of course, ensure that your clothes is fitting impeccably. Well-tailored outfits, regardless if they are sensual or not, they will always look more sophisticated. Also avoid overly tight or ill-fitting clothes, because something that is too tight or that doesn't fit you simply tends to look more cheap. I will show you another example with regard to this point. Here is a mini skirt. It's also from Marge. It's the same brand that the dress that I showed you, but you see it's a very different style. However, it is short. It is a mini skirt. But first of all, the material is thick and it's this kind of boucle material that also Chanel uses. The color is light and pastel, so it is a rather classic color. And then it is very well made because it's a good quality. So all of these aspects make this mini skirt look classy and sexy. And here I have another mini skirt that's from Sandro. It's also a French brand from the same category. And you see, it is actually very short. When I wear it, I sometimes think, oh, because I'm tall, but it never looks cheap. It always looks sexy, but this kind of schoolgirl sexiness. And it is still classy because it is very well made. Again, the stitches are impeccable. The material is wool. So you even see it here with the zipper, that the zipper is totally invisible. So this is another example. And now tip number 3, accessorize wisely. Choose accessories that complement your outfit without overwhelming it. Subtle fine jewelry or a classy handbag, a nice belt or elegant heels can enhance your look and elevate an outfit. That means if you wear a sexy dress and you wear a nice classic timeless designer handbag with it, or a nice elegant belt that is also classy, you can downplay the sexiness a little bit, or better said, you can add the classiness. So the outfit will look sensual, feminine and sexy, but you will have this exclusive touch of class and elegance with it. And of course, this can also go in the wrong direction by, for example, wearing very cheap and flashy jewelry or accessories that simply cheapen the outfit. As an example for some heels that I consider classy but sexy are these cream white heels from Michael Kors. They are not too high, but I think especially with summer outfits and dresses, they look sexy and classy and they elevate an outfit. And also one of my favorite handbags for the evening, for example, is this Yves Saint Laurent Kate in beige. I think these kind of bags, especially the Kate, but Yves Saint Laurent also has some other bags in the same shape, looks really, really nice and can elevate an outfit too. Tip number 4, subtle and good makeup. So if you choose to wear makeup, I guess you do, because on the feminine channel, most of the women like makeup, like I do. Try or choose makeup that is more natural looking and more subtle, together with a sexy outfit. Now you might think that the sexier the outfit, the more flashy and bold a makeup has to be, but it is actually not the case. Too heavy and dramatic makeup can cheapen your outfit and can make it look too sexy or too much. So it's all about balance. And also, if you're not good in applying makeup, watch some tutorials or do a course, because it's very important that you apply your makeup well, because this can really make or break your whole appearance and your whole outfit. Tip number 5. Confidence and posture. So now we are coming a bit closer to those tips that are not so obvious. And that's about your posture and how you are moving when wearing sexy or revealing clothes. First of all, wear your outfit with confidence. If you don't feel confident in an outfit, don't wear it, because this will have a very big influence on how you move, and you will look awkward if you don't feel confident in an outfit and don't move confident. How you carry yourself is just as important as what you are wearing. So always stand straight, hold your upper body straight, your head high, stand and sit with your shoulders back and have a straight spine, because this will always look more elegant. Carry yourself with grace, because grace and a good posture always convey sophistication, no matter what you are wearing. Also, walk with poise and purpose. A slow and deliberate pace exudes more sophistication. Avoid hurried steps and fast walk, especially when you are wearing short skirts or mini dresses. So you really have to move according to the clothes that you are wearing. I have made a lot of videos about walking in different kinds of clothes, walking in general, moving. I have a whole playlist on that, and I will link that down below so that you can watch it or watch whatever video you are interested in, because I explain there in much more detail how to move according to specific clothes, etc. So here I just want to tell you, be mindful of your body positioning, because while sensuality is part of your look, overly provocative movements or gestures may come across as inappropriate. An example, when you are wearing a skirt, especially a tight or short skirt, don't open your legs or bend down in front of someone with a deep neckline. So those are things that we might forget, but it's very important to consider this. Adapt your movement to the clothes that you are wearing. My extra secret tip is to wear an expensive fragrance with all of that, because when people meet you, when you go somewhere, they see the whole picture. So it's not only the sensual clothes that you are wearing, the movement and your gestures, the makeup, but also how you smell. So if you smell very expensive, an outfit that is a bit more revealing or more sexy will also look more expensive, because we connect those impressions that we have from different senses. Tip number 6, mannerism and gestures. When gesturing, keep your movements controlled and gentle and avoid abrupt movements and overly animated gestures. Subtle movements can convey confidence and also elegance without appearing too assertive. So whether you are reaching for something or making a gesture, always keep it soft and dainty, and this way you will also give the impression of class. And I have made a video about that recently. It's about feminine mannerism. I will link that. Pay attention where you place your hands. So avoid fidgeting or hiding your hands somewhere or constantly adjusting your clothing, because this is also rather negative. And a calm and controlled hand movement contributes to an air of sophistication, will also make the outfit appear more classy while being sexy. Make eye contact with others, but do so in a warm and subtle manner. Steady eye contact shows confidence. Also smile, but do it genuinely and naturally. In general, be conscious of your facial expressions. Always aim for expressions that are approachable and engaging. A serene and a composed demeanor always contributes to an overly classy appearance. So remember, looking classy in sensual clothing is about embracing your femininity with grace and sophistication. It's not about revealing too much, but rather leaving space for imagination. Also, one more very important tip: the occasion. Always dress for the occasion. What might be suitable for a night out, like the dress that I'm wearing here, might be too sexy, too revealing, inappropriate for a formal occasion. Always consider the context and then dress accordingly. And remember, by being mindful about how you carry yourself, how you move, you can enhance the whole impression and overall impression of you being classy and sophisticated and sexy and sensual. If you liked that video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that because it helps me to distribute the video more, and I would love to continue making videos like this for you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do that now, and I will see you in my next videos. Thank you for watching, and bye bye!